Okay, student. Few of student not show presentation during the time before coronavirus. I recommend you to do it because this one value up to 190 point, similar with one final. So if you not present in the lecture, you can do right now. I expand time for you from now until May, the first week from May. So that's why I try the best to do this one. This is, I think that's it's important, look like the final. So if you miss this one, your rating in the final is so low. So I recommend you to do that. It's not hard to do. Just try the best to show on PowerPoint and save it. After that, you email for me. Instead of you talking in the lecture to share with your friend for your presentation, right now you email me, and if you can do a clip for to share with your friend. If not, try the best to email me the one you finished for presentation. Okay, I give you right here a short clip for on of the student. They finished for presentation during the time before COVID-19, so they do in the lecture. I share with you some of examples so you have some idea how to make it and try the best to do. This one I do for the first week on May, so try the best to do that. I showed you for the first one is from Stephanie. She tried to do basically on presentation you try the best to share with your friend about the bubble diagram. That means the idea you need to design for your projects. Just go for PowerPoint and you see a lot of things you can play with when you present for bubble diagram. Look like this. You can change the background, you can change the shape for the circle, oval, rectangular, for everything you like to show on bubble diagram. On the PowerPoint they have a lot of tools for you can use it. For example, right here you can see a lot of them. You can add it on your bubble diagram when you create this on your presentation. The second one, you need to share with your friend about the floor plan. After you have bubble diagram, you need to space that by the wall, by the window and the door for what kind of the room in your design. For example, this is the dream house, so that's why it have kitchen, dining, living, bedroom, garage, and form of the shop and loft. Second floor, if you have a second floor, you can share with your friend about that. This is the renovation from the floor plan before she designed, and continue with that. You share elevation or exterior elevation or interior elevation, everything you can do by yourself, or you can search on Google which one is much similar with your design, and you can add the picture on there or the image on here. This one she make, and this one she copy from some interesting from her projects. And finally, you need to share some of material you will use for your projects. For example, this is title, this is wood, this is solar, and the glass window material, something like this. So you just share a few of material. So basically, one presentation you need to do the first one, you do the first page to share your name and what projects, what topic you need to share on presentation. Second one, you need to do bubble diagram look like this for what kind of the room you plan to design, and you put right here bubble diagram. The first one, you share the floor plan. For example, this one she can do she can draw, so that's why she draw everything on the paper and share with us like this. She draw that and she show with you. And next one, you need to draw elevation, or you take a copy. Right here she take one copy from image for elevation, the one similar with her idea. And finally, to share the material, which one you need to use for your projects. Okay, so now another student, Jessica, she show you 24-hour animal. This is the first page. You need to share on your presentation what the topic you need to design and your name. After that, you do bubble diagram. If you have one level, show one. If you have many levels, show many, pay for that one. Continue to do the floor plan. After you have bubble diagram, you develop by the room with the door, window, space, the hallway, everything regard with your house. And right here she show parking lots also around the building. She go the floor plan more detail, the one she want to design inside there. She go detail for each of the room. You need to share because this is animals, so which one for the cats, which one for the dog, and you know which one for employee, which one for the room treatment, something like this. She show very detailed about this one. You see that at the parking lot, and after that this is for the dog area for the dog, and after that for the laundry, for the room for the staff people. After that with the cat area, so she go with the detail on the floor plan, and it is for a lobby. And finally she share with us about the elevation outside, the one she loved to design look like this. Interior design, where the reception, where is the way to go with the treatment with the pet, and they say the lobby. That's it. So that's why basically you can see that, and she have more interior design for where the treatment when cat or dog coming, and this is the employee room, this is equipment room, and material. So she show very detail about the projects, right? Another project from Salvador, you have mentioned, and the top one he have 2 levels. So this is the first level. You can see this is like this for bubble diagram. The second bubble diagram. After that, the first floor, let's look like this, and the second floor look like this, and this is elevation, dimension, and after that material. Okay, and you can see another project from John. He have Rancho the Buffalo, and this is the bubble diagram with the axis stand for the transition, or the main entrance go to the axis, and everywhere can get inside. Side plan, floor plan for this one, with some of history for how much square feet and everything, main house, everything else. And the floor plan he show like this with the garage right here, and after that the kitchen, dining, everything else. Very nice. This is form of interior sample for elevation. He will show for the fireplace and other else. And this is elevation for the stable south wall. And this is the guest house, community kitchen. This is view of the overview from the projects with outside one. Look like the range. And finally material, which one he share for all of us about the material use of this one. So basically, if you want to do presentation, you need to remember 4 things. Number 1, you need to show the topic, your name, your topic, which one you need to design for. For example, you design for trim house, mansion, restaurant, 24 fitness, something like this in the first page. Second one, you need to do for the bubble diagram. For example, you have the bubble diagram. For example, you have some level you need to share with us, so you can do bubble diagram. Simple like this, 1 level, 2 level. Continue with that, you do for floor plan. Floor plan to show like this. Renovation if you have, if not just floor plan. And after that, elevation, inside or outside, which one you feel interesting with your projects. And finally is material. That's all. And I suggest that you do this one. The reason, because it's value 190 points for this course. It's so much. So even you do quiz number 1, number 2, number 3, just 100 for each of them, but this presentation is double time, 200. So that's why I recommend you to do that and email me before the first week for May. After that we have the final. So I hope you do that early for I can give you higher grade in your this course. And if you have any question, email me. I post this one on my channel, Happylife-truelife, YouTube. And other one I also post this on Canvas for file and presentation. So you just go with that for each of them. You take some of idea, and after that you create for yourself. Email me PowerPoint, and I will give you the grade for this one. Okay, thank you so much for watching Architecture 110. See you next time.